Alright guys, welcome back to another LCMPD official patrol. Today we are joined by Deputy Commissioner Small Snipe, Unit 146, ZZ Shadow, Unit 211, Garnet Kills, Unit 737, smaller patrol today, and our dispatcher, DUI Police. So remember guys, no exotic weapons. The only weapons that you guys are allowed to use are the baton, if you have the baton mod in, no baseball bats, pistol. As you can see, Deputy Commissioner Small Snipe is displaying these. And the shotgun. Either shotgun is fine, automatic or pump action. All vehicles are open to all members. You do not have to ask permission to use a certain vehicle. Try to keep RTOs to a minimum. We want to keep it professional. If you get a pursuit when attempting a traffic stop, ask a supervisor, which are me and Small Snipe, if you can continue the pursuit, and we will tell you if you should continue or disregard the pursuit. Remember the in-game death policy. If you get killed, go to the location in which you were killed and simple ragdoll your character to make it look like you have died. We'll have an officer come and pick you up, take you to the hospital. When we get an EMS division, we'll have an ambulance come and pick you up, but I do not see an EMS division in the near future. And out of character, if you're interested in joining the LCMPD, look for the link in the description. And Deputy Commissioner Small Snipe or Dispatch, if you guys have anything to say, go for it.
No, you pretty much covered it. Just have a fun patrol, guys, and remember your codes. Make sure you use them properly.
Just remember, like Small Snipe said, to use your codes and try to keep RTOs, especially on priorities. And rarely, if you need to, I can also run plates and people, so if you need to, make sure you're getting that to me.
Alright. Show all the units tonight.
10-4.
This is the LCPD. Pull over now. Pull over. This is the police. This is the LCPD. Pull over now. Pull over. This is the police.
220 Dispatch.
Go ahead.
I've got a 1012 south on Exeter Avenue.
10-4.
Hey there. Have you lost your mind? You were driving
211 dispatch.
Go ahead.
Show me 1012 on Tropez Street in Middle Park.
10-4.
146 dispatch.
Go ahead.
Show me 1076 to a 1017 in Northwood.
10-4.
Come and sit on my
220 Dispatch.
Go ahead.
Show me 10-8.
Drive safely.
10-4.
One 146 dispatch.
Go ahead.
The updated 1020 on that 1017 is North Vespucci Circus.
10-4.
211 dispatch.
Go ahead.
Show me 1080 Foxbat.
10-4.
211 to 220.
Go ahead.
Direct. Should I continue this pursuit or just leave it alone?
Affirmative, go ahead and continue 1080. It's going to be a 1080 Victor correction on your call there. 220 dispatch, show me secondary in this pursuit.
10-4.
220
146,
dispatch.
10-8.
146, 10-8.
220 dispatch.
Go ahead.
Could you put the channel under priority so I can give updates?
Affirmative, city record frequency is now under priority. All units 10-3 except for priority traffic.
10-4, thank you, dispatch. We're going to be south on Albany Avenue.
10-4.
Now turning west on Pyrite. Now North Bismarck Avenue. Dispatch, if you need updates, let me know. If you want me to update every street, I will. Otherwise, just request updates.
10-4.
We have several 1050s west on Nickel into pedestrian traffic. He also took down a light pole. If we could get the electricity service out here to fix that.
10-4, go ahead and notify him.
Two 211 direct.
Go ahead.
When traffic conditions are lower, traffic conditions are low enough now to go ahead and attempt a pit maneuver.
10-4.
.220 dispatch update. We're going to be going approximately 30. He's taking every turn he can take. Now west on Pyrite again.
211 to 220.
10-4.
Go ahead, 211.
I'm going to be attempting a pit maneuver.
10-4.
Pit successful.
Box him. .20 dispatch. He's now. Oh. 220 dispatch. Signal 13.
10-4, would you like me to show both units tonight?
Negative. I just had a carjacking right in front of my face. I'm gonna be out with now a fight. Unknown street.
Bring it up.
Me and 211 are going to be apprehending the suspects.
10-4.
Boys upstate gonna love a tight ass like you. Liberty City PD, crits and dicks.
220 dispatch.
Go ahead.
You can go ahead and lift the priority. I'll be transporting one of these suspects to the station. Show me 10-7.
10-4, 211, are you gonna go 10-8?
Negative. I'm going to be also transporting a suspect to station.
10-4, show both units transporting. City rate frequency has now been lifted from priority. Resume normal radio traffic.
220 dispatch.
Go ahead.
Son, I won't snitch.
And show me 10-8. I realized we were right in front of the police station.
10-4.
211 to dispatch.
Go ahead.
Also show me 10-8.
10-4, 10-8.
146 dispatch.
Go ahead.
Show me 1012 North Albany Avenue.
10-4.
220 dispatch.
Go ahead.
Could we get a status update on 737?
737.
Go ahead.
Can I get a status update?
Patrolling east on Court Street.
10-4, you're still gonna be 10-8.
Affirmative.
146 priority.
Go ahead.
Tandy Victor, North Albany Avenue, on that 1012 I was on. Can I get one additional? Current speeds are 60 miles an hour.
Affirmative. 220, are you available to 1076 to 146 for a 1080 Victor?
Affirmative. I just witnessed a major 1050 on the highway, but I can disregard this. I'll be 1076 to 146 is 1020.
10-4, all units. 10-3 for priority, except for priority traffic.
.146 update on the 1020. We're now west on Union Drive East.
10-4.
We just made a left onto West Topaz Street.
10-4.
Driver is reckless, is weaving in and out of lanes, almost lost control here. Just smashed into the back of a civilian vehicle.
10-4.
Can you advise on my backup, dispatch?
220.
Go ahead, dispatch.
Can I get an ETA on your arrival?
ETA of 1 minute or less.
10-4, 146. ETA is 1 minute or less.
Copy. .146 dispatch, we just had a 1050 with that pursuit vehicle. The subject appears to be deceased.
10-4. Would you still like your additional?
Additional just showed up, but you can go ahead and cancel him. I'll be staying on scene for investigation.
220 to 146 direct.
Go ahead, 146.
Say you want me to disregard.
Your channel.
That's firm. You can disregard. I'll handle it from here.
220 dispatch.
Go ahead.
Show me 10-8.
10-4, 146.
Go ahead.
Can I go ahead and lift priority?
Not the firm.
10-4, citywide frequency has now been lifted from priority. Resume normal radio traffic.
737 dispatch.
Go ahead.
I'll be 1012 on South Union Drive East.
10-4.
211 to dispatch.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna be 1012 on South Columbus Avenue in Middle Park.
10-4.
220 dispatch.
Go ahead.
You can show me 1076 to reports of a motor vehicle accident. I'll advise at 1020 when I arrive on scene.
10-4.
.146 tonight.
10-4.
.211 to dispatch.
Go ahead.
Can you send me an additional to my location? Suspect has active warrant for arrest.
10-4, 146.
Go ahead.
Can you 1076 to 211 for a active warrant?
Copy 146, 1076 to 211.
220 dispatch.
10-4. Go ahead.
I've got a very strange 1050 here on North Hematite Street. It's on the entry to the parking garage. I've got a vehicle on its engine, vertical. I'll be handling this.
10-4.
Show me some ID.
220 dispatch.
Go ahead.
After checking the ID of a driver, she has a fake visa. I'll be
Step out of the
putting her
car.
1095 here soon.
10-4.
Stay down or I put you down.
Вы уроды! Всех русских, что ли, за бандитов принимаете?
One 146, 1023.
10-4.
Let's see some ID. Ой, да, спасибо. We need to clear this area immediately. Show me some ID.
Two 11 in dispatch.
Go ahead.
Suspect is 1095. I'm gonna be taking her to the station.
10-4. Should I show 146 10-8?
Affirmative.
10-4.
Dispatching to Purgatory.
220 dispatch.
Go ahead.
As one of the drivers attempted to exit his vehicle, it appears he 10-0'd. I have corners on scene right now.
Pardon me.
10-4.
Hey, sister!
211 in dispatch.
Go ahead.
Show me 10-8. Suspect is glitched out.
10-4.
220 dispatch.
Go ahead.
Show me 10-8. Disregard
10-4.
10-7, transporting a suspect to the station.
10-4. 737. Dispatch 737. Dispatch 220.
Go ahead, dispatch.
Can you try to contact 737 via direct?
10-4. 220, 737 direct.
Go ahead.
Just a status check. 220 dispatch.
Go ahead.
I got a response from him. You can try to contact him again.
10-4. Dispatch 737.
Go ahead.
Can I get a status check on you?
North Bismarck Avenue. Join.
10-8.
Affirmative.
10-4.
Seven 37 dispatch.
Go ahead.
I'll be 1012 on South Columbus Avenue.
10-4.
146 dispatch.
Go ahead.
I attended a 1012 on a yellow taxi. As soon as I did that, suspect began fleeing. We're now on 1080 Victor, requesting one additional unit, my 1020, South Burlock.
10-4. 211.
Go ahead.
Can you 1076 to 146 for a 1080 Victor, standby on 1020. 146, can you state 1020?
Update 1020, we are now going North Columbus Avenue.
10-4, 211, can you 1076 to 146 on Columbus Ave for a 1080 Victor?
Affirmative.
10-4, I'll show you 1076.
220 dispatch, show me 10-8.
10-4.
Two 20 dispatch.
Go ahead.
Don't forget to go in priority.
10-4, all units 10-3 except for priority traffic.
Update 1020, we are west South Parkway. West South Parkway.
220
10-4.
dispatch.
Go ahead.
Pursuit is heading right for me. I will be joining a secondary as 211 has not arrived on scene yet.
10-4.
Two 11 dispatch.
Go ahead.
I'm on scene.
10-4.
146 dispatch update. We are now stopped.
Grenade!
Vehicle stopped. .146 211.
Go ahead.
Did you see a grenade?
Affirmative.
220 dispatch. We have
Foxman.
reports of heavily armed driver from 211 will be approaching with extreme caution.
10-4.
5 seconds to get out of there, asshole.
Suspects fleeing. .146 dispatch. So we got a downed light. Go ahead and call utility.
10-4, I'll go ahead and notify him.
Copy.
220, all units, let's try to box him in here. I'll go ahead.
Copy. 211, get in the back.
Got it.
211, careful there. Take priority. I'll take secondary.
220, 146, use your brakes.
I didn't hit you on my screen. 220.
10-4. 220 to 146, if you could
Go ahead.
open up that, force him out of there. Doesn't look like he's gonna willingly get out.
Out of the car!
146 dispatch.
Go ahead.
I have one in custody. Code 4 on the incident. You can lift priority. I'll be taking one to the station. Show me 10-7.
10-4, and should I show 220 and 211, 10-8?
Negative, I will be cleaning up the scene. I'll advise when I'm 10-8.
What we got here?
10-4.
Now you're in a whole world of
220 to
70 dispatch.
146.
Go ahead.
You might want to check the suspect's, see if he has a weapon license, because I found a loaded weapon in the trunk.
10-4. Once we get to the station, I'll go ahead and run his information. I'll get back to you.
10-4. 220 dispatch.
Go ahead.
Show me 10-8.
10-4.
211 dispatch.
Go ahead.
Show me 10-8.
10-4,
737 dispatch.
737 standby. City frequency has now been lifted from priority. All you resume normal radio traffic. 737. Go ahead.
I'll be on East Pirate Street with the 1050. Both suspect and victim have fled.
10-4.
Requesting
Pull
towing
over to the
services.
side of the road.
Negative at the time. 220.
Go ahead, dispatch.
Actually, stand by. 737. Can I get that 1020 again?
East Pirate Street.
This is the LCPD.
220.
Pull over now.
Go ahead, dispatch.
Can you 1076 to 737 on East Pilot Street for an accident investigation involving him?
10-4. I'll be 1076.
10-4.
146 to 11 direct.
Go ahead.
The vehicle that you see stopped behind me rear-ended me. Could you go ahead and pull him over? I think he may be intoxicated.
Copy.
220, 146.
220, go ahead.
You're not supposed to allow the other person's vehicle to move, or your vehicle.
That's a firm. I haven't moved from my location from the 1050. I've not turned on the ELS. Damage is still there.
10-4.
Two 11 dispatch.
Go ahead.
Show me code 0.
10-4.
146 dispatch.
Go ahead.
That unit was on the scene of my 1050. Advise what I should do. I still have a large dent in the back rear part of my vehicle. If you want, you could roll another unit. Your decision.
10-4. Go ahead and contact 220 on that.
Copy. 146 to 220 direct.
Go ahead, 146.
The 1050 I was just in, the vehicle fled as soon as 211 code zeroed. I am still in transport with one to station, however I have a large dent in the rear of my vehicle. Advise what you'd like me to do.
10-4, 146. I'm going to need you to take a crash report real quick. Take the paperwork to the station when you take the suspect.
Copy.
220 dispatch.
Go ahead.
I'm 1023 of that 1050.
10-4.
.220 code 0.
10-4.
One 146 in traffic.
10-4.
220, 211 direct.
Go ahead.
Would you like a signal 3?
I already have one. It just seems like I can't join the game.
10-4. .220 dispatch.
Go ahead.
Got reports of a shootout in South Bohan. Would you like me to disregard and let the Bohan police take it?
It's at your discretion at this point.
10-4. We're not in their vicinity, so I'm going to go ahead and disregard that call.
10-4.
(146) dispatch.
Go ahead.
Show me 1012 South Frankfurt Avenue.
Pull over. This is the police.
10-4.
220 dispatch.
Go ahead.
Show me 1012 West Nickel Street.
10-4.
737 dispatch.
737.
Show me 10-8.
10-4.
146 priority.
All units 10-3 for priority 146. Go ahead.
I attempted to talk to the person I pulled over for the 1012. They began fleeing. Can I get one additional unit at my 1020 South Frankfurt Avenue?
Affirmative 37.
Go ahead.
Can you turn 76 to 146 for a 1080 Victor on, I believe, Frankfurt Ave?
220.
Affirmative 1076.
220, go ahead.
I've also got a priority 1080 Victor.
10-4. We have no other additional units sent to you though.
10-4. Driver is slowing down. Engine seems to be severely damaged. I'll have her 1095. She's out of the vehicle.
10-4, and all units 10-3 except for priority traffic. 146 has a 1080 Victor.
What is the beef you people have with us?
(146) dispatch.
Go ahead.
We are at 1080 Foxtrot.
10-4.
Stand by for 1020. Union Drive West.
10-4.
146 dispatch.
Go ahead.
You can cancel my backup. I have one in custody.
10-4, 737, you can disregard your run, go 10-8.
10-4.
146, are you going to be either transporting to station?
Negative, I called to transport.
10-4, would you like me to show you 10-8?
That's a firm.
220 dispatch.
Go ahead.
I am transporting my suspect to the station.
10-4. City radio frequency has not been lifted from priority. Resume normal radio traffic.
737 dispatch.
Go ahead.
I found an abandoned police car on North Union Drive West.
10-4.
Requesting tow check services.
10-4, I'll have them en route.
10-4.
146 code 0.
10-4.
This is so messed up!
220 dispatch.
Go ahead.
Show me 10-8.
10-4.
220,
211 is
146 direct.
220, go ahead.
Do you need a signal 3?
Affirmative.
211 in dispatch.
Go ahead.
Show me 10-8.
10-4.
Four 69220.
Go ahead.
We have reports of shooting coming from the Triangle Club in Spokane. Please investigate.
When will the patrol be over?
ETA less than 15 minutes.
Two 211 dispatch.
211, go ahead.
Show me 1012 westbound on Court Street.
10-4.
Pull over to the side of the road.
220 dispatch.
We have reports of shooting coming from the
Go ahead.
Show me 1012 East Kunzite Street.
10-4, can you advise 1020 again?
East Kunzite Street.
10-4.
I had to pull you over. You were all over the road. Let's see some ID.
Totally.
Thanks. Mr. V,
220 dispatch.
expecting you to call me.
Go ahead.
Driver of the vehicle does not have a license. I'll be approaching with caution. I don't need an extra unit.
10-4.
211 dispatch.
Go ahead.
Show me 10-8.
10-4, 737.
Want to see your hands on the roof.
Go ahead.
Can I get a status update?
I'll be patrolling West Cod Road. I'll be 10-8.
10-4.
146, 10-8.
10-4.
We have reports of shooting coming from the Triangle Club in Spokane. Please investigate.
Hurry up! The camera rental place is closing soon.
211 dispatch.
Go ahead.
I just witnessed a major 1050. Driver of that vehicle who 1050'd is deceased.
10-4. Are you gonna be involved in that 1050?
Affirmative.
10-4, 146.
Go ahead.
Actually, stand by. 211, can I get a 1020 on that one?
Stand by. I am southbound on Frankfurt Avenue in Middle Park.
Franklin Avenue?
Frankfurt.
10-4. 146, can you 1076 to 211 on Frankfurt Ave for a officer involved 1050 to take an accident report?
10-4, show me 23. I was just around the corner.
10-4.
We have reports
737 dispatch.
Go ahead.
I'll be responding to a 1017 in an unknown location. I will send the 1020 when I arrive on the destination.
10-4.
We have reports of shooting coming from the Triangle Club in Crosshair. Please investigate.
220 dispatch.
Go ahead.
I will be 1076 to reports of approximately 13 armed subjects, unknown 1020. I will advise if there are actual 1099s when I arrive on scene.
10-4.
146 dispatch.
Go ahead.
I'm finished with the report. Go ahead and show me and 211 and 8.
10-4.
.146, 220 direct.
Go ahead, 146.
Do you want an additional unit to roll with you to that possible armed subjects?
Affirmative. I want all additionals dispatch, please. We've got several males standing in the street. Scramble 1099. We have fully automatic gunfire.
146, 1076.
211,
10-4.
1076.
10-4. I'll show 211 and 146. 1076. All units 10-3 except for priority traffic. Multiple 1099s. 220 is 1020.
146, 1023.
10-4.
220 dispatch. I'll be staging back. We have several subjects. They are just standing there, but when you get close, they begin to fire.
User left your channel.
146 dispatch.
Go ahead.
Disregard that 1023.
User
I'm still
joined your
1076.
10-4. 737.
Go ahead.
Advise when you're 10-8.
737, 10-8.
10-4. Can you 76 to 224 multiple shots fired?
Affirmative, 1020, 76.
211 to 220 direct.
10-4.
Go ahead, 211.
What's your 1020?
Stand by. East Grand Boulevard.
Copy.
220, 211 direct.
Go ahead.
We're on the bridge that leads to Bohan right at the end.
Copy, I see you.
10-4.
146 dispatch.
Go ahead.
On my way en route, I just witnessed a burning vehicle blow up on South Walnut Way. Go ahead and roll fire. I'll still be en route to that shots fired call.
10-4. Fire will be dispatched to Walnut Way.
211 dispatch.
Go ahead.
I'm 1023 to 220's
10-4.
location.
220 to all units. Step it up.
.146, 220 direct.
Go ahead, 146.
ETA 30 seconds.
10-4.
.146 dispatch.
Go ahead.
I'm on North Exeter. I was about to pull onto the bridge. Looks like we have a burned out cruiser. Is it possible 737 was driving, or excuse me,
220
yes,
dispatch.
737 was driving a Tahoe?
No, not the time standby. 220, go ahead.
We have waited too long for additionals. Me and 211 aren't gonna move in.
10-4, 737. Dispatch. 146.
Go ahead.
Can you attempt to contact 737 via direct?
146, 737. 146 dispatch.
Go ahead.
We have an officer down.
10
We have an officer down.
10-4. Are you on scene and is the officer right?
That to firm, I'm on scene. I was searching the area and I found the downed officer behind the car.
10-4, I'll go ahead and dispatch you.
Copy. Do you still want me to be en route to that shots fired? Or do you want me to wait on scene until like EMS rise?
Go ahead and wait here on scene with the officer.
Copy.
And if possible, can you ID the officer and see if it is 137? Corrections, 137.
Copy that, dispatch.
.220 to 211, that's an officer.
Affirmative.
Two
146 dispatch.
146, go ahead.
737 is advising he hit a gas canister on the side of the road, which caused his car to explode. EMS is not yet on scene.
10-4, if you need to, go ahead and transport him to station. Correction hospital.
Copy.
220 dispatch.
220, go ahead.
It appears as if all suspects are down. We have mass casualties.
10-4.
They're gonna sew you back up.
– 146 dispatch.
146, go ahead.
Show me en route with 737 to the nearest hospital.
10-4.
220 dispatch.
Go ahead.
You can show me actually 10-8. If I call a corner, I'm afraid I may crash, so we're just gonna leave the guys here. I attempted CPR. It did not work, so just show me 10-8.
10-4.
211 in dispatch.
211, go ahead.
Show me 10-8.
10-4. And all units be advised, even though the situation is code 4, we're going to stay on priority due to an officer down situation.
10-4.
One 146 dispatch.
Go ahead.
Pull over.
I would arrive at the hospital. I'll be 10-7.
10-4.
220 dispatch.
Go ahead.
I have a 1012 west on Frankfurt Avenue. You can go ahead and show this as the last call. Terminating patrol after this 1012.
10-4.
146 dispatch.
Go ahead.
I delivered 737 to the hospital. They're taking care of him now. They say he should be fine. He suffered some minor severe burns on the legs and arms. Show me back to name.
10-4.
You're okay. On your way, please.
220 all units, terminating patrol authority of myself. We will be meeting in the interview room for a patrol briefing. And thank you all for watching, and hope to see you guys in our next patrol.